My cats are so cute and I'm so obsessed with them, and getting another kitten has been so fun and so just like, why are always sirens? Living in Los Angeles be like, my issue is I love to have my windows open, and then I'm like, but why is it so loud out there? Pants oddly, tank top oddly. Let's be lovers. Let's be lovers. Let's be lovers. This girl
here making these like key charms like that. So like this is sort of like a finished one. So like what I do is I like try to like just create a strand that like has some type of like simple mixed with like a little crazier, I suppose.
Okay.
Really makes
and the colors.
The colors
I
kind of
just,
like make me live. Like,
I just love that I'm making beaded jewelry and things again.
Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
It's like summer camp, but like better.
Creating our own summer camp. So when I am broke, my favorite thing to do is to spend, you know, like my last dollars on Trader Joe's frozen meals. When I have money, I don't usually eat like this. This is my like, I'm poor, like I need assistance right now and I need to eat something frozen. Today it's Southwest style chicken quesadillas for lunch. I just got back from Jack's house and like, it is so fun having people who live near you. I don't even know, like I didn't even know that that was something that I needed, like neighbors. Like I have neighbors in my building, but then to have neighbors outside of my building is so fun. And Jack is someone who's really becoming one of my closest friends, and it's really cute that he lives nearby. This is a dream. Could not have asked for better than that. I know I mentioned previously that I like don't have that many friends. Whenever we talk about the subject of having friends, it like makes me so sad. Like I'm like, oh my god, they're probably gonna think I'm so lonely. But you guys, I promise it's not that. I mean, like, I could have more friends, but it's something that I've done to myself. It's a position I think I've done to myself. It's a position I put myself in because I realized when I first moved to LA, I was just being friends with everybody and anybody, and like, as nice as that is, there's lots of wonderful people who live here. I feel like it's so important to hang out with people that really inspire you or push you, or I don't know, and you can just be really comfy around and be yourself around. And recently I've narrowed down my friendship down to just like people that really inspire me. And I don't know, I previously accidentally put people around me who are like insecure and want to cut me down, or they just like don't know how to give a compliment, or they don't know how to be happy for me if things are working out, and they just like will become my friend to just like see me up close and like try to nitpick what's wrong with me or something. I don't really know. But anyway, to find beautiful people in your neighborhood and then to have similar schedules as them is just incredible. And like my schedule and Jack's schedules are so similar, and he's so inspiring because he's a creative director, photographer, and then he also does nude life drawing events, and then he also has a jewelry brand, and he's always busy with his projects, but not in like a workaholic way. It's in a like, oh, he just loves the work that he does, and I definitely aspire to have that life. Like literally just all the time to wake up and be like, which of my hobbies do I want to do today? Like which one is calling to me? And I think for me, having so much free time, like I probably should start some side businesses. I don't know what they are. I've always been like, oh, I should like in the future start a bedding company, or I should like make ceramics or something. But then I feel like those are really you've got to spend a lot of money on those. But recently I've been like, wait, like I can do whatever I want, and I can turn it into a business, and I can turn it into community, and I can turn it into just like being around people and sitting with people and just like enjoying kind of our alone time and like the methodicalness of it. I don't know. I'm just like, this is what I've needed in my life. I'm just really grateful for Jack, and I'm really grateful that I've been given wonderful friends, even if it's very few wonderful friends, because in the past I would have a lot of friends, but they would not be good friends. And now I have a few wonderful friends, and yeah, that's the way I like my life to be, which is good. Also, I think my favorite thing about being a creative is that there's no wrong way to do things. Like, that's been bringing me a lot of peace. I mentioned yesterday, like, I've been kind of worried about doing the right thing, and like, what of my gifts should I be using today and like turning into money so that I can pay rent. And that's a stressful thing if you don't have multiple streams of income. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make YouTube another multiple stream, and then I'll have content, and I'll have modeling, and then I'll have YouTube. And when I don't feel like modeling, I can do YouTube. When I don't feel like doing YouTube, I can do content creation. When I don't feel like doing content creation, I can model, and it can just be this like world of my interests and skills, and I just get to play in it. Like that's literally what being a creative is. And then there's also many lonely nights and dark nights of the soul, and there's many times where you're just like, what the heck am I doing with my life? I feel so weird and different than other people. But then at least you have your art. and you're expressing yourself, and it feels so good to express yourself. Yeah. So what was I gonna say? Now that I'm vlogging daily, I kind of like, wait, this is such a good idea. Like, I should have been doing this forever ago, to be honest, because I do have the time. I was just lacking the motivation, and I did need a little bit of upper in my antidepressants. That has helped a lot. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. To be so honest, there's like a guy I have a crush on who I'm like really practicing not chasing, which is so hard for me because I love to chase. Like, I will say that's a part of me that's definitely masculine, and I have no problem about it. Like, I love to sneak up on a man and be like, hi, like, I'm into you, like, what's up, let's go out. And recently in a meditation, I realized I should stop forcing things, and I should stop like making things happen, because it takes so much of my energy, and I think it's just me trying to like express a need that I have to just like do. So recently I noticed, and this has been a long time struggle, that like I will spend so much more time thinking about boys and thinking about having a future, or like a man pays for everything. I think like that more than I'm just thinking like, wait, Bianca, but you live alone and you have bills to pay and you have work to do that you love. So just do your work that you love. And a guy will probably just show up. He'll probably just be like, hey, what's up? And I'll be too busy working to be like, but yeah, being freelance is hard because I could spend all my time doing my hobbies. I also could spend all of my time mentally draining myself and just sitting there and just with my thoughts and myself and just like, yeah, ruining this brain of mine with trying to get a man to ask me out. So yeah, that's what I've been fighting this week, is I'm like, I'm not gonna make myself, I'm not gonna chase him, and I'm like, I really want him to ask me out. It's literally Thursday, ask me out. Like, it's like the end of the week tomorrow, and you said we would hang out this week, so like, what the heck? And guys, I don't know if I've mentioned it to you, but since I stopped seeing the 40-year-old, I've decided like I'll actually take love seriously. And I guess for me, taking love seriously means being attracted to men that are kind of equal to me. And that's really scary, because I actually find people who are doing things like I'm doing, I find them really intimidating, because I find them so beautiful. Like, when I meet a man who's an artist and he just is like building a business, or he's like making a community space, or he's making a company, I just think it's so hot, because it is, like, creating is so hot, and the idea of me being an artist and then being with an artist long term, I just feel like that would be so fulfilling for me, and it would be so exciting to live with someone and to match our creativity and to blend it, and I just dream about that a lot, you know? But yeah, I stopped seeing the 40-year-old. That probably had a lot to do with my depression the past 2 months, but I needed to go through it because I needed to exit that relationship. It just really was not good for either of us, and like, as much as I miss him, I'm looking forward to like what this will open up in my life, because we're both on the same page of like, we both know we shouldn't be together. And I know for myself that I shouldn't be being with him ever. I just don't sometimes always listen to myself. And sometimes I'm just like, well, life is hard right now. I just want to go escape my life and hang out with you. And like, that's not really love. That's not really a relationship either. So I'm trying to be healthier, as always. 20 minutes. Jeez. Oh, perfect. 20, please. Such an addiction to watching who watches my Instagram story. It's actually sick. It's actually sickening, because nobody needs to know who's watching them. Like, I need to stop paying attention to that, because it does not affect my life in any way. And then, did he watch my story? Really? Did he not watch my, like, stop. I've been like this since I was like 16 years old with Twitter. It's terrible. It's a terrible illness to have. Being boy crazy and having a social media addiction at the same time. seen in my life. She's got a green chin.
I am just so at the place where I'm just really ready to settle down. I mean, it just seems like a miracle when two nice people like you guys can even find each other.
Actually, we met most unusual.
One of my girlfriends threw a party where all the women were asked to bring a man they weren't interested in. Somebody brought Bob.
And the rest is history.
Oh, I love that. One woman's trash is another woman's treasure.
I just spent the last 3 hours editing a vlog for tomorrow. I'm so proud of myself because I actually did it. These are what my eyes look like after editing for so long. I actually love video editing though. I've never told you guys this, I don't think, but like that's probably why I started a YouTube channel. I actually really enjoy video editing. It reminds me of a video game, and I used to really love video games as a kid. Look at Demi, she's so cozy on this little bed over here. Hi. I'm thinking I'm gonna have a nice little peaceful night. I'm going to take a shower while this video is exporting. I'm going to maybe put on a mask or something. I'm gonna watch probably a movie at 7 p.m. and then I'm gonna go to bed. And it's gonna be a great day, another great day. Living with intention. I will talk to you guys tomorrow though about my financial stresses because it is the end of the month and I do owe rent tomorrow and I do have no money for rent. Like I've been sitting around just like, yes, so this has never happened before and like it's gonna work itself out, right? Like I've been looking for work, I found nothing. I've been looking for freelance jobs, I found nothing. I am owed an invoice that someone told me they were gonna pay me literally a few days ago and they haven't, and I'm quite disappointed in that, to be honest, but at the same time I'm not surprised because that's just what being freelance is. So I'm probably gonna be late on rent this month, and I'm actually not as stressed about it as I thought I would be, to be honest. Doing this daily vlog thing is already making me feel better. I'm like, at least I'm just doing something. Like, at least I'm doing something, and posting 30 videos in a month is more than I think I've ever done consistently throughout my entire time on YouTube, so hopefully it will make me money. Hopefully it will turn me into a star.